Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. The Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
I want the grilled chicken or...
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Georgia Bulldogs return man hardly helped out the offense with that.
Tutors walk by.
And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball, quick passes. They're going to throw.
How old is he?
They're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
The Bulldogs get it past the sticks.
Well, it's an electrifying run. Think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. How about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Yeah, let him breathe.
Quarterback drops back, and he's going through his
ridiculous.
progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback.
Jam High School, right?
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all
intercepted. They got him down.
I mean, I'm be real. He ain't all that when he is locked in.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes.
No, that on there when he is locked in, so.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Going up top on first down. And the ball is intercepted. Got some room to run. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. The offense lining up for a first down play.
For real.
They'll run it to the right side. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground.
Why y'all so mad? He blew the generator while we were, what'd you say? Wow.
Make some plays down the field later on.
Generator blew.
Coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use
against Bright
pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get there.
That was good. This is a pass, man.
So now, when I'm
it's a new weekend, you know.
I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to,
and
I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver.
It's a new weekend, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Another chance at it.
He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it to the house.
I mean, technically.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first.
I mean, technically, obviously, he can't do all that in dead either. You see what happened to him.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
And again, you was very generous with your comment that you gave him.
Well, the good news
Subpar.
Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick stick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, I seen you say something about it earlier.
He wants to throw here on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll throw on third and short. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. And a big return after the
That's your boy, ain't it?
sets up the offense for this
Big
possession.
Teasy.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job.
He could now.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here's why this one's so much
Who
fun,
got you
guys.
that?
Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jason.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very...
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit...
Barricade number what?
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Slow.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the
What
Big
Kevin
12
at?
during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to
He
land
just
a
ain't in here.
on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So you have a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement. I
agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but
Something wrong with him.
defense was there to make the stop. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there.
You talked to Kevin today?
The punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
What he was talking about.
Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a
What he said.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace.
He didn't want to hear that shit no more. Like we wanted to hear
That's an
him.
absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Like we wanted to hear him.
On first down. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Something wrong with him too, though.
Passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5
Yeah.
or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down.
Them you boys, though.
Firing to the right, complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one.
Got to.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. They're
What's
in the
up?
red zone and they'll pass it. Quick completion.
You say you just be wondering about him?
Touchdown, Georgia. A great catch and run for 6.
It ain't none.
Small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but we can say how explosive and impressive.
Nah, I might get to thinking like him.
Scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Trying to think down like that, I might get to thinking like him, bro. I don't want to do that. Might hurt myself. Yeah, I might hurt myself.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this
And
drive.
all last thing I want to do is hurt myself. Trying to figure out they thought. Damn. Trying to figure out their thought process.
First play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt. So don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this?
You said you were
one?
talking to
Just
Big
feels
C?
like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Off the play fake on
You ready for
first
what?
down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
What Kevin said.
Call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Joe, when they doing that? This weekend?
Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge game. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
That's hilarious.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
That's hilarious. They play up going here and don't even have no plans afterwards.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That man got Kevin in the headlock.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
You heard him say that?
Line gets set, first down.
You couldn't have said that to me.
Off one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge
Yeah,
gain.
I told him, yeah. I ain't helping you with nothing now. Hey, Ron, now I got other stuff to do.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive.
Now I got other stuff to do.
Just like that.
And I ain't got nothing to
The
do.
kickoff team out there getting set. And they thought about a return. They thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it back ready to
Yeah, now I got other stuff to do.
Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse,
Yeah, you gotta play hell nah real
You
quick.
gotta go tempo. You're gonna have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest
Hell,
of
you
this
think
game.
this
I think
is.
more than that, you gotta eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Going to the running game. They knock
That's
him down
wild.
right there. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Fights his way
Yeah, that's
through a couple, but stops
crazy.
short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I'd have laughed in Kevin's face.
On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We're another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strikes.
You ain't doing that now.
See this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how
Hey, Rod.
explosive that play was, Reese. David,
That man told you dirty already. You might well you come over here and help.
Maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit
You gonna already be dirty.
So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Yeah.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Silva. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Going up top. And he makes the catch.
What are you listening to?
Just what they were
Who is that?
for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside
What's that?
15 at the 13-yard line.
What's that? Who is Sabrina Carpenter?
Game of field position, and that last one just
Who is
flipped
Sabrina
his way, and he
Carpenter?
got it first and 10 in the red zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point.
Yeah, the problem with it, I just asked you a question.
Trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right.
Who you gonna listen to? Sabrina Carpenter or Daddy? Oh. Oh. Okay.
The snap sets up the throw. Gets rid of it.
Come
This
on,
is going to
man.
be incomplete on third.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
You calling me?
Here we go with the run on fourth down.
Dang.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass on second down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen.
Reserve is tackled at the 46, and your Georgia Bulldogs will take over.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
You see they got a Switch 2 coming out? You seen they have a Nintendo Switch 2 coming out?
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs.
Daddy might. They have a Nintendo Switch 2 coming out. Throw the ball, man.
Trying to take it back.
Yeah.
He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the
I don't know. I ain't digging into it yet.
I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
What's that jam?
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. And the freshman will chalk up a
That's a miraculous.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game. That will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a...
And here comes the...
Oh, where you got pizza from?
There he goes down again. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play.
That's the name of the play?
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high.
No, okay.
And it's picked off for the third
Big slices.
time today. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Dances away to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a gap. It's Silva. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it.
I think Kevin getting beat up on by Clemson.
He's got him wide open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll throw it on first down. The sweet feet keeping
He said he found out he couldn't
and
read.
he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Kevin, just say you found out Kevin couldn't
Second
read.
down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And they can't make the connection. Not sure exactly what went haywire
Nah, I don't
there,
want
but
to
the
ask
timing
you
was
like
just
nothing.
off.
And that's your job as a defense.
I
Right? You gotta find a way
don't want to ask Eli nothing.
jam
Eli
wide
can't get in here with his game. I don't want to talk to him.
comfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
It hasn't, man.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Dogs. What a grab and go for the score. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this.
What a charger, Jamie.
Move on to the next game. Start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
John, what a charger at?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Got his man downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. After that completion, move the sticks. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there. Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Going the other way, and he's got room. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Georgia. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see
I thought something. He was like, he can get in there for a third turn without it being an issue or something like that. Yeah, I know he is.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do now. Jesse, this offense has to put it together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What
That's your boy, BT.
Is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Running out of time here in the first half. You're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
That's on him. With the sales of Tesla and stuff.
That throw never gave his receiver a chance.
That's on him.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Oh, the attempt is no
That's
good.
on him.
And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead.
He said what?
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll come out throwing on first down.
He say why they being so mean.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
That's gonna
And
be
he
a
will be
bad.
run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
They're tired of dealing with that orange.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on
Body
that one, and it'll be a first down.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between
Elon.
the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. If you can't throw it late, it's going to get picked. That time,
Yeah,
really
them
nice
sales
job
gonna
getting it
start
out
dropping.
early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Coming after it. Hit as he throws. A strike downfield. Makes
Maximus.
that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There've been way
You still
too
got
much
that Tesla?
penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
A Honda.
Just feeds the running back.
You say you got a Honda?
Just sledgehammering his way down to
What
the
you got? What you
33.
driving at?
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. The back goes in motion.
Oh, okay. You got a Tesla still.
On third down. He's got his man.
All right.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense
All right.
and picking
We'll
up
go
the
with
first
it.
down. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20.
Eli still got his Tesla.
From the gun, running back on the move.
All right.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Awesome job up
Right,
front
so
by
you
this
got a
defensive
Honda that
line.
look like a
Being
Tesla,
so
but it
good
got
at
the
the
Honda
point of
stickers
attack
on it.
and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these
Sound like a Tesla
linebackers
to
to
me,
run
but-
free, unencumbered.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc.
But,
and get
but it's
the
a
sack.
Honda.
This will be the 8th play of the drive,
Got him,
but
my boy.
a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Huh?
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal.
Cool.
This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be
Let's start
found.
to
Good
take
hustle
off
by
a
the
little
coverage
bit.
team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this
No, I
Bulldog
don't care.
offense. After throwing
Hey,
the pick on
Rod.
the last drive, need to take
I don't
care of
want
the
him to
ball
get in
this
here
time,
talking
Jesse.
about nothing he had going on yesterday.
How does he fight through adversity after that last drive.
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on.
With that L he caught.
Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these
He
mistakes.
said, I hurt.
Lining up from
I'm
the
happy
30
Eli
for
got
a
him.
first down.
All that blitzing he did against me when we played.
He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming.
I'm happy Eli got him.
Just as he released
Don't
the
ever
pass,
root
it's
for Eli.
incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He'll try it again
Yeah,
on second and 10.
balled up. The kick return was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Him break it. Eli man did break off of 6 tackles.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after
Eli
the
did
catch.
break off of 6 tackles, but Kevin still had an opportunity after Eli scored. And he didn't
This offense
capitalize.
just
So
gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone. First
yeah,
and 10 from the 20.
35-31.
Finds his man down the middle. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until
Can we
they
hold
stalled
off?
out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown,
Oh, your
you got
phone
to
was
start
off.
finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking at a second and short now. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. No on that one. He loses 4 on the
I
carry.
ain't seen Chris
This is where you make
online
the money on the drive. Ball at the 30 and
since
third and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
the last time me and Chris got on. Last 2 times me and Chris got online was the night before Thanksgiving, and then sometime in like early December we jumped on COD.
Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And now the
Cause they
offense
don't play the game no more.
on the field again. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Outside
Yeah, he
the
must be
pocket,
over.
let's
He must
go.
be he done
That
with
is
Carl.
just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
What
See
he
if they can
said.
turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. Got out of trouble.
Yeah.
Throws. Got his man on the right. Push down for the tackle.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
He makes the connection. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Silva.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
What he
Knocked
said.
down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Nah, I'm good, dog.
Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They're working that left side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing
you
was
little,
almost
Fort.
perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Ooh.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell.
You say you do?
Gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Oh, God.
Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Dogs! And the stomping has commenced.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive will
sitting on the watchtower.
After ending in a punt, they'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and done.
After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. At midfield, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Smackdown.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Tribal Chief still on SmackDown, my boy.
Makes the grab on the right. Gets away from one, finds room. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended.
So I'm thinking they gonna run with this Cody Rhodes versus John Cena thing to WrestleMania.
And he'll just take him in this
Cut Cody Rhodes half. Oh, I don't know.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
They might even let this John Cena Cody Rhodes thing go into SummerSlam.
Give on the inside.
They might let it go further. They might let it go until August.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver? It might be
if not, then Roman might go back after that belt. During SummerSlam.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Secondary walks up.
Yeah, John Cena said this is
press coverage.
Nah. Just this year period. I think this is last year wrestling. His goodbye tour.
Got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You saw that?
Did on 1st and 2nd down. Don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw.
Nah, he had to take it. Nah, he didn't have to take it. He didn't. Only reason if he did feel like he had to take it, the only reason he did was because Vince wasn't trying to give him no real run before Triple H took over with the creative, what's his name? Oh, yeah, he took a shot, boy. We don't even say his name around here no more.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team.
Rod.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the
game. We don't even say her name right here no more.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
That crowd went crazy when he said it, too.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Right.
Making a positive out of a negative.
Nah, player, we don't even must say that name around here no more.
He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive
Oh.
play has him set up. Now on 1st
I did.
Let's see what Georgia will do.
I did. I first thing I said after I heard it was, I said, "Dang, y'all heard that shot Cody took at Vince?"
Down has ensued.
Another rushing
Yeah, that's the first thing I heard when I said. I said when I heard it.
Come into this one, running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well.
Nothing but green ahead. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a
So-
touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Where you going, fam?
The offense more than happy with the result of the play. Will decline the penalty. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to bring it out.
You say you doing what, baby?
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody
Okay.
stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Yeah, she do. She do.
Line
They could be
gets
locked
set,
in.
1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
They could be locked in, my
Feeling
boy.
some heat. He's got an open man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets
No.
to 30 plus.
Nah.
That last play's the
They
kind
could
of
be
thing
just
the
as invested in
offense
me and
can
Perry.
really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Trying to get to him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
You done been to them live shows, dude. You get locked in at them live shows, you can't not watch it on TV.
Pick up there before the defense is able to make the
It's
stop.
WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania. What's the name too?
What hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was.
You said them live shows what?
Positive gain, making your situation.
Yeah. Them live shows hitting.
They want
Them
that
live
clock to
shows
run.
is hitting.
They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Them live shows
That was
is
a
hitting.
good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'm hoping they bring another premium live event to Atlanta this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Raw came in
About to kick
January.
it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
was there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt.
Raw came in January. SmackDown to be in Savannah in May.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Getting some heat.
Yeah, SmackDown pushing a tag team division heavy right now. Yeah. Well, I don't know. When I went to SmackDown, when SmackDown came last year, right before the Royal Rumble, it was Roman, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and somebody else. They was all having that fatal 4-way match at the Royal Rumble. So SmackDown wasn't bad when them boys when it came. Raw came this year. Raw was real. On Netflix too. See the drone flying through the building.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
It's a different level.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out.
Crowd was going crazy.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and give it a shot. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here.
I seen Orlando put in a bid to get Royal Rumble and WrestleMania in like 2028 and 2030 or something like that. Me and Nicky were just talking about that too. They mess around and get WrestleMania. That'll be the one we go to. Yes. So I'll come on at 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's 7:30. You gonna be ready? Alright. Bad blood was lit too.
Here's the handoff.
That was Hell in a Cell match seeing that shit live.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We reached the 2-minute warning in this offense.
That's what you gotta go to. You gotta get to a premium live event.
Ready to dial it up on another first down. Moving, keeping the eyes down.
That's what you gotta go to, boy. Premium live events. That hit that on another level too.
Stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be.
Now, we looked into WrestleMania, dog. I don't know if it's just regular or if it's just because it was in Vegas. Right. I heard it was just tickets for both days, flight and hotel were just $5,000 alone for the three of us. For the three of us, that bill $5,000 by itself. I wasn't including spending money, food money, all that extra shit. That was flight and hotel. And the tickets. Tickets were $500 a piece, $1,500 per day for both of them for us. And you wasn't sitting close at all. That shit was in the nosebleeds. Them were nosebleeds tickets, my boy.
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positive.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, what you're
yeah, I got to be a pig.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? They just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
DBs locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that. He's going to fire deep. Caught at the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Going up top on 1st down. He caught it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, dog, that's a hit.
Like a superhero to make the grab. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah. You say you got to do parkour to get to the trail?
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores, and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Final shot falls to the turf.